Hello. Just a quick health update. My health. I did eat lots today, sort of foods, although I didn't eat it all in one place setting, and I did some light cardio to keep myself moving around and relaxed so I can relax easier. I'm doing some indoor rock fit now. It's the same website as I mentioned before. I showed and told you before. And again, some tests. My doctor, the physician. And I get those test results and find out what my future is. I'm getting my tea, cold water, boiling hot stove pot. I began a new channel. Well, I renamed it. I'm going to just continue with what's new there as of today. I named it, of course, Bellis Bellis Journey Continues at Foodist Beauty. I think that's fit, considering all that has happened. And hopefully, between now and this year, burr months, and follow me over there. Some of you and all of you. This is right there. My dinner. If you want to go look, you can find a video of it at, as I mentioned, Avril Bellis Bellis Journey Continues. And I shouldn't have to always say the dash because although that's how I typed it, titled Avril Bellis Bellis Journey Continues. Avril Bellis Bellis Journey Continues. Foodist Beauty, being me, Foodist Beauty. Dinner. I was gonna have more, and I changed my mind. I think that's enough. Just that one plate of. I like doing my cardio very good and not doing anything high rest days and all later on since. And when we were out today, my mom was like, "Do you want to get a rotisserie barbecue chicken?" I said, "No, I really just don't feel like it today." And I was there a few reasons. One, it was already scheduled. Two, I worked there before it was already scheduled. And it was fun. And I was hungry. And I ate home and I ate there out. Dinner. I ate foods. I had coffees and I had a beverage zero. I don't know what is with YouTube blocking my videos. I've been not necessarily copyrighted, although blocked allegedly because the music in the background or whatever is more than 60 seconds each, which I find is ridiculous. And it's 2026, and technology nowadays, you think they would just muted that music in the background of those videos and just kept everything visual and all the other sounds there, because that's should not, cannot, must not be censorship. That should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, need not, media adapt. Nobody should, can, could, not, must, and censorship, and media and use music in the background of my videos. Yeah, it did. It's ridiculous. I mean, it was public spaces, public places, public domain. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing bad. Celebrated 2025 New Year's Eve. Couldn't get any more public than that. 2025. Okay. Oh, and today I was my mother mandatory support person. I did it before too. Today, my mother mandatory support person. It has been a sort of Kayla's job of as next of kin we did. Mandatory support person. I'll that other person did. My mother. Do you like my thumbnail photo? I changed them actually this past 4 months, and as the caution I wore considered as rich media instead of today, which is more like what my fashions, accessories, etc. And all other times too. I don't wear that. I don't wear the color black very often anymore. I don't wear colors pink very often anymore. I'm not abandoning anybody on here. I was looking at the kitty. I'm just spending everything. You know? And what I'm on now, I will return during burnouts. I'm just waiting for the live stream I begin at on Avril, Bellis, Bellis. And I had a noise disturbance earlier. Tried to fit a videotape it recorded. I was just chilling, you know, I was just resting. I was like, oh, you gotta be joking. I started getting nauseous and scared it off. And I picked up my phone and I went to security and was like, enough is enough. Can you please? And it's gonna be all on security's cameras all on that other people were out there. And I finished outside my door. They went away, and more of them went where the elevators were. And I don't know that security did anything about it, although I did make a threat that I would report to the police if they did it more 11 p.m. and later. Because one, we're not expecting visitors. Two, we don't want to know them. Three, it's not because we're racist and bigots. Just lazy. Very, very. Not sections 2A and 2B. They did not do sections 2A and 2B. And I said this to the security guard and her village concierge. Not going anywhere just because they're noisy and making disturbances and annoyances. All about onto and all about. All about not to and all about us. They're the ones that can allegedly rent themselves. I don't know. I said that a bit long ago. And they're not the only ones. Other people elsewhere in this building, honestly, us Bellis, we're not guilty. And elsewhere too. Oh, we were not guilty. I didn't have any tea yet today. Good. Oh, I can't wait to get those bags. Garbage. Oh. I couldn't do it today. I didn't have enough time. Hopefully tomorrow. I can get it out. And with my dinner, I didn't have any nuts yet. I figured maybe later, some more hungry. I ate eggs. And make my mom her tea first and make my tea. Chat is on. I'll come out from hiding once more during Burr months this year. I just want to take a hiatus from it all and just this month I'm going to take 2 or 3 days, a few days maybe, off the internet. I really am. And just not to mention when. And where. I just. And if you were to go onto my community post page, You know what day today is, right? There's a reason why I'm wearing what I'm wearing today. Lots. Honestly, I don't understand, and I don't know what other people, other residents and their guests and visitors, sick obsession. And I don't mean sick in a good way. I mean ill, sick, obsessions, obsessed, all about, all too, all about, all about, all too, all about us Bellis's home and all elsewhere and all when and all where and why we're here and all how we're here, all why we're here, all who we're here, all names were here, as Bellis's. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. I'm not that way inclined about anybody. Not anybody. Ex neighbors, other residents around here, and all elsewhere. Honestly, I'm just not that way inclined. I mean, the internet is a public place. Anyone and everyone that doesn't want to meet me, didn't want to meet me on the internet, public, I'm not going to be offended. Did they or do they reset their privacy settings and hide their social media from me? Privacy settings and block me? I don't mind. Did they not? It was their fault, not mine. I could subscribe anytime. Unlike some other people, when I find them on my social media, do I recognize them very? I usually try to censor shit, media ban them on my stuff, and block it. Reset my privacy settings. I tried more than a few times. I know who they were, 1909, etc. Doesn't mean they come to that on in and out from by my driveway. Hello. Yeah, it's charged. I'm bringing it to you. Like, yeah, you won bingo today, Mom. Congratulations. $2. A buck. More than a buck. Oh, I still have to read this groceries away. Let's see. Freezer. Maybe tomorrow I'll have some fish. I have some cauliflower and rice vegetables. The rice is cauliflower. wavelength of. Tomorrow I can show you my feet. Oh. This is good. Something I really, really like is a hot tea for meals. I think I'm going to eat a net. I'm going to have 4 pieces of walnut. Not yet. Pieces of walnut. Walnuts. All here in the kitchen. Oh. Like a quarter cup. Here we go. These taste like they're right out the shelves. They're not processed. Well, it has some. That's Tuesday too. Mm. Ugh. I won't abandon anybody on my social media. I do surf the net, my own stuff too. I'll come back. Especially during burnt months. I'll always have this linked to my Avril Bellis, a Bellis Journeys continues. Forever and always, everywhere. Actually, this is the first hot beverage I've had home today. Tonight. Anybody and everybody that's other residents, this neighborhood, 19th floor, showed and told, shows and tells themselves should, can, could, may, must, and need were to, at, on, in, out, from, and by, and all names, all who, what, where, when, why, all how, all true, all about us Bellises lied, 1909, etc. Didn't want that. And we're not dementiated, forgot. I honestly did not want them. And I know my pussycat didn't want them. Pussycat did not like. Especially when they're very loud. Noises outside front doors, next door, and all else where front and back doors. It's terrible. My cactus, Charles, does not need the anxiety and stress of that too. In fact, in a nice little cozy nook. I didn't get to play all the stuff I wanted to play. The internet didn't have time over this weekend. Catch up with that and listen to some of that. It was a good video I was watching that, although maybe I can press continue. Maybe even tonight, depending on time. Later. All since. All before, all during, all later, all since July. All before, 25. All before, all during, all later, all since January 7, 2026. Fans and audiences should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, and need not. Residential did not, sections 2A and 2B, and all human rights. All about, all to, and all about us. Everyone. I had to do all that. All laws, all human rights, and all rules and regulations, sections 2A and 2B. Leave us alone. On securities cameras, all on. All that all recorded, and all, in any and all photos of all should, can, could, may, must, and need admissible everywhere, including those people when they begin lying more as their alibis to securities guards, police, paramedics. Because that's all they did is lied. Since complained to the corporation about parking outside because of our drivers, etc. Today was one of those good days when it was vacant, sort of. There was very few, next to not anybody when we were there. Yes. Fabulous. Fantastic. Awesome. Bellis Witch, Avril and Pets for Babies, Bellis Fairies Gardens, the Foodist Beauty. AVRIL. Bellis. A Bellis. Bellis, a Bellis. I'll show you. I don't know that I showed you when I was wearing clothes, although I'll show you now. See the difference between here? This sort of comes down. And this. And I think part of the healing is that it's covering us. You see the two bulges. And I don't think it's very healing. But see, that's all swollen. Although this side's more, and it's always hot. It's been hot ever since it's happened. One and more others. To me. Excuse me. Hi, hello. I like your pants. Thank you. Sean Sealy 2153. GSM P3H. Hello. How are you? I am tired. I am good. And I'm good. I'm tired. I'm having my first hot tea today. Actual first hot beverage home today. Doesn't that look good? Hot water and a little something something. Tea bag less than 30 seconds. I like my teas weak. I love your jacket. Thank you, Emma Collins. You know, and nobody should be outside my front door and back door windows recording, photographing, videotaping, filming themselves, and or eavesdropping us. I mean, that's just disgusting. Anybody and everybody ever did that outside my, you know, front doors and windows and back door. I mean, that should be them arrested, judiciary punished. Did I don't. It shouldn't matter their races, creeds, and religions. It really does. Bothers me that somehow there could be social media, internet out there, text messages, emails, etc. to people were outside doors and windows around here and elsewhere we lived. Recorded, videotaped, filmed, photographed. Us, front doors, windows, back doors, and themselves there, proud of themselves, and whatever. It's not evidence other than that they are up to mischief, trespass, harassments, and bullying, hate, jealousies, violent, harassments, bullying, harassing, bullying, premeditated, predatory, resentful, racist, bigot, discriminatory discriminations, prejudice, prejudges, internet trolling, stalking, cyber stalking us, and I'm sure we're not the only victims. As soon as anyone witnessed that, they should report it to the judiciary system and had the judiciary punished and evicted. All those other people. I've never done that. It's just the interesting design, how this, you know, it's outside front doors, away from front doors, and door handles are common areas, public areas, and anyone could use their handheld devices, cell phones. There are residents that live there and or such as an elevator, stairs, can use that stuff. And elsewhere too, such as lobbies. That door then, see, this is, and where there's, and there, that's them. So, and as whenever we were to add on in out from by here, their door. And every time they open and close, their door. And security cameras, their door. Everybody, as soon as they open front doors, they're on cameras. Security's cameras, it's not any different really. Only I am public, although I am more discreet than I mean, I would never stand outside somebody's door here, across the street, recording, filming, videotaping, photographing. Inside the buildings, outside one and more other person's front door, another resident. Okay, there was an incident in 2025. No, it was 2024. It was during 2024 there was an incident, and it looked violent. Violence and threats and harassing. So, and as I reported it to police, and security in any order, and then I was advised from police report it to corporation because it wasn't allowed. More than 4 photos of it. It was outside the door, the frame. Both sides. It was it looked like a bloody mess. And then later they did something else. They covered the apartment number. I mean, that is, although temporary, it was still considered vandalism, some kind or other. It was even a Halloween decoration during Halloween. Do you have any pets? My cat died 2025, January. Gravely ill, got sicker, and has died, dead. I'm just doing a little bit of botany now since I don't have, it's too soon. And when I'm scrolling on the internet, sometimes I see cats that look like, and I know it's not the same one, but that's the thing I didn't like too about social media. Put out there, it's out there forever and ever and ever, and anyone can take it, do whatever. The photos of, the videos of, the reels, all that stuff published. And I'm not going to do that. I don't even want to distribute photos to not even a greeting card or anything. You know, I've seen greeting cards where the front could be a photo. I'm never ever. And I know some other people, well, I've seen actually, I don't know all, I don't know. I really truly don't know. That they don't even want to show their too much. They keep it very discreet. Or I even do that with my cactus now. I don't even show my plants. Botany, very. And are we here this year, next year, whenever? I'm gonna, in the spring, move my potted plants from where they are over there somewhere else, so that do I vlog more? Do I sit over there or show outside of any kind of weather? It's not visible anymore. Privacy and safety. Work histories, education histories, hobbies histories, geography, small finance, all that stuff. It's nice and quiet now. There's nobody outside my front door yelling and screaming, other noises and annoyances. I like that. I mean, they do it on purpose, whereas when it's my family and I communicating to one another, that's a normality in phone calls and everything. It's not directed to anybody directly. Like, those other people want us to leave. And why? They're the tenants next. That's over there. They can leave. They should not, cannot, could not, must not, need not renting there. They're awful people. Awful other people. Corporation allegedly protected the guilty instead of privacy and safety of the victim, allegedly. Although factually more than twice. Us Bellis is the victims and the other ones. They didn't use, honestly, the security's cameras footages all during, they didn't judiciary punish that I know of, all during, all later, all since, recordings, videos, and any and all photos of security cameras on outside front doors. Uh, I'm a very polite person. I cannot be, although I am today too. As per to usual, as Bellises were not guilty. And all should can could may must in each own tell, showed it told, shows and tells, and reacted and reacts, all about, all to, all about, and all about, all to, all about. Us Bellises were not guilty. Here, there, elsewhere, all elsewhere, everywhere. Forever, always, everywhere. They better not bang on my front door and or the walls next doors and or somehow or other on my balcony bang and or other noises and or annoyances. As I said to the security guard and or alleged concierge, that should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, need not, allowed happened. And the police should, can, could, may, must, and need, and others, all judiciary punished them. All those other people. I hope so, and I hope it happens in our lifetimes. Our lifetimes. You're looking at, you're so hot. I don't know why this is turning me on. Yeah. Ugh. That's my tea with you, and I think I'm just gonna call it a night. But yeah, and there's somewhere else I mentioned a link where I'm gonna be going to have my coffee hours. I'm not abandoning my audience, honestly. I'm just, subscribers, audience, fans. I'm just elsewhere. And you can find me more, uh, my newest videos instead of here, elsewhere. Yeah, excuse me, elsewhere. You can find me on my new social media, my new internet, Avril Bellis. The Bellis journey continues. And that little hyphen thing, that hyphen, that line between the word Bellis and the link is in my description area. Well, in the description area, my link I put there. Go check it out. There'll be more new videos, possibly. Not as many, although. At least one a day. And less live streaming. Maybe not one a day. On YouTube. Yes? What? Not yet. I still have to give her night meds. Oh, that's good. Tea. Black tea, some tea and water. Great combo. Delicious combination. Tea. Was hot. Not as hot now. Have a good day. Good night. Goodbye.